away from the local scene this morning, I move straight to Australia, where I can report that American Sophia Kenin fulfilled her potential by winning the first Grand Slam title with victory over Spain's Gabin Muguruza at the Australian Open. Kenin won 4-6, 6-2, 6-2 against two-time major winner Muguruza in Melbourne. The 21-year-old was a child prodigy who started making television appearances from the age of 5 and eating with the stars soon after. She said, and I quote, "My dream has officially come true. Dreams come true. If you have a dream, then go for it. It will definitely come true. These 2 weeks have been the best 2 weeks of my life." Those were the words of American Sophia Kenin after she won her first Grand Slam with victory over Spain's Gabin Muguruza at the Australian Open in Melbourne. Also in the men category, I can report that Novak Djokovic successfully defended his Australian Open crown and won his 17th Grand Slam after digging deep into his physical and mental reserves to beat Dominic Thiem in a gripping 5-set final. The Serbian second seed was 6-4, 4-6, 2-6, 6-3, 6-4 for a record extended H title at Melbourne Park. Even though it wasn't a bed of roses, Djokovic twice called the doctor while trailing before fighting back. Meanwhile, Austrian 5th seed Thiem still awaits his first major title after losing a third Grand Slam final. And away from the Australian Open this morning, let me give you the result of games that were played across Europe over the weekend. And I start straight up from England, talking of the English Premier League, where Leicester City shared the spoils with Chelsea. 2-2 draw it ended. AFC Bournemouth defeated Aston Villa by 2-1. Crystal Palace lost at home to Sheffield United by a long goal. Liverpool, yes, almighty Liverpool, the supernatural Liverpool, actually humiliated Southampton by 4-0. And the big question remains, who can defeat Liverpool? They seem to be unstoppable as we speak at the moment. Newcastle United shared the spoil with Norwich City, barren draw it ended. Watford also lost at home to Everton by 3-2. West Ham United and Brighton and Hove Albion shared the spoil 3-0 draw it ended. When Manchester United, they couldn't even score a goal against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Barren draw it ended right there at Old Trafford. And yesterday, Burnley sitting at home shared the spoils with Arsenal. Barren draw it ended while Tottenham Hotspur right there at the new Tottenham Stadium defeated Manchester City by 2-0. In Spain, Granada defeated RCD Espanyol by 2-1. Real Madrid defeated Atletico Madrid in the high-class Madrid derby by a long goal. Mallorca lost at home to Real Valladolid by a long goal, when Valencia defeated Celta Vigo by a long goal. Leganés defeated Real Sociedad by 2-1. Eibar and Real Betis shared the spoil 1-0 draw it ended. Atletico Bilbao lost at home to Getafe by 2-0. Villarreal defeated Osasuna by 3-1. Sevilla shared the spoils with Deportivo Alaves 1-0 draw it ended, while Barcelona defeated Levante by 2-1. And away from Spain this morning, I move straight to Italy, where Bologna defeated Brescia by 2-1. Cagliari and Parma shared the spoil 2-0 draw it ended. Sassuolo also defeated Roma by 4-2. Juventus defeated Fiorentina by 3-0. Cristiano Ronaldo actually scored 2 goals in that one, while Milan and Verona shared the spoils 1-0 draw it ended. Atalanta and Genoa shared the spoils 2-0 draw it ended. Lazio defeated Spal by 5-1. Lecce humiliated Torino by 5-0. While Udinese lost at home to Inter Milan by 2-0. After Berlin shared the spoil with Schalke 0-4 draw it ended. While FC Bayern Munich defeated Mainz 05 away from home 3-1. 12 minutes gone past 8 already. I want to be as fast as possible. Okay, result coming from France this morning. PSG humiliated Montpellier 5-0. Yes, Monaco lost away from home 3-1. While Bordeaux and Marseille shared the spoils, barren draw it ended. Okay, let me tell you that Pep Guardiola thinks it will be regarded as a failure at Manchester City if he does not win the Champions League this season. The former Barcelona boss has won 5 major trophies since arriving at City in 2016, including Premier League titles in 2017-18 and 2018-19 league season respectively. However, European success has so far eluded Guardiola. He said that I quote, "Last year was an extraordinary one for us, but people say, but you didn't win the Champions League. That is why I will be judged. If we do not win it in my final period here, that I will be a failure here." I know that those were the words coming from the mouth of Pep Guardiola, the Manchester City boss, this morning. Okay, very quickly, still on Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has conceded the title to Liverpool after Manchester City lost 2-0 at Spurs on Sunday. Chelsea boss Frank Lampard has revealed he does not know when forward Christian Pulisic will be able to return to action after a thigh injury. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola was reportedly to have locked his players in the dressing room for around 45 minutes following his side's 2-0 defeat at Tottenham. Meanwhile, Frank Lampard wants a new goalkeeper in the summer after omitting Kepa Arrizabalaga against Leicester City on Saturday. A lot of interesting stories, people, but time will definitely not permit me today. 40 minutes gone past 8 already. I've got to go now. But very quickly, let me tell you that brothers Cristobal Marquez was sent off twice in the same game after VAR reprieve. Just when you think you have seen it all in football, VAR manages to find a new way to cause controversy. Yes, this latest incident happened in second division game in Spain between Fuenlabrada and Girona. After a high challenge on an opponent, Fuenlabrada's Cristobal Marquez was shown a straight red card. The midfielder left the pitch and headed down to the tunnel to the dressing room. The referee then went to look at the foul on the pitch side monitor, and after checking several angles, decided to reverse his decision, and Cristobal was called from the dressing room. As he made his way out to the pitch, he was shown a yellow card rather than the red. This is when things get really bizarre. Before play could resume, Cristobal got into an angry confrontation with Girona's Alex Granel. Both players were subsequently booked, and with this being Cristobal's second yellow card, he was once again sent off and disappeared down the tunnel for a second time. Have you ever witnessed that in a game of football? It has never happened. Even in history has never recorded such. It happened for the first time in Spain. And with that, I've come to the end of the show this morning. Many thanks to you for sticking around, and of course many thanks to my producer Tunde Tiamiyu, the DC on duty at the Bankebelu. Not forgetting my very own guy Abiola Ayodele. My name is Idris Abiola. Good morning. Africa's model.
That was Sport Spectra with Idris Abiola. Join him again tomorrow morning. You're on to Pensioners FM 106.7 Agbarigo Onírèké Ìbàdàn. Ìkànnì Pensioners FM 106.7 Agbarigo Onírèké n'Ìbàdàn ọ̀nà ni àwa. Ètò tó kàn báyìí ni àkókò Agbarigo pẹ̀lú Lérè Ṣítù.
Yes, so my name is Toyin Babatope Adegbola JP, the one and only international shareholder that has NAFDAC number. Another one is a counterfeit. I want to employ all my fans, both home and abroad, to listen and always listen and tune to Pensioners 106.7 FM, Agbarigo area, Onírèké, Ìbàdàn. Play